Hello, what's up, guys? Welcome back to this channel, this YouTube channel, and I really appreciate for your support. So, guys, um, I know you'll be questioning why are you doing videos with one cloth. No, I've done two videos in one day. Okay, so the previous video that you just watched on Monday and this video that you are watching today on Tuesday, not today, okay, you are watching it on Tuesday, but I'm doing this video on Monday. So the two videos, I've done them the same day. Okay, so the reason why I've decided to do this video again instead of waiting till tomorrow, because I understand myself. I know I usually forget a lot, so I just decided to do it again. I mean to do it on Monday. Okay, I'm doing it today, but you are watching it on Tuesday. Okay, so there's something I just want to talk about again, and I want to make some comparison. Okay, I just want to make some comparison about business side and okay, business side and also forex trading side. Okay, yeah, now I'm not even shy of talking about forex anymore because um oh no, either I'm not yet profitable, I'm not shy. I'll talk about it because I've experienced, you know earlier, before it was easy for somebody to convince me about it, but because I've experienced it and I've understood what really happens. Okay, so I'm not here of talking about and giving insights about the forex space. Okay, so today I just want to make a comparison between forex, business, or even a job. Okay, so when the only problem that most people have in forex is that people think that it's something that, I also hate that mentality. People think that it is something that can make you rich so quick, or can make you rich in less than a month, or can make you uh, rich in less than 24 hours. Okay, which is total a lie, total lie. It cannot make you rich, and forex is just as any other business. Okay, in the world. Okay, but now forex is the most profitable but also high risk business in the world, but it is the leading also business in the world. I don't know if you understand. Business per day, the money that's circulating in forex, in forex space in a day, it's $7 trillion per day. Imagine. So there's no any other big business that has that amount of circulation, you know in a day. So business, for forex is being considered as the most uh, uh, biggest, you know uh, business in the world. Okay, and it's also risky. Yeah? It can make you rich within a short period of time, but with proper skills. But it's also high risk, whereby from being a millionaire you can be a very poor person within a short period of time. Okay, but now this is the mindset that we as beginner traders, most of beginner traders, or those uh, uh, who want to venture into forex trading, or that they have no any skill or knowledge about forex, they enter into forex with the mentality like, this thing, I want to be rich quick, I want to make this, I want to achieve this in life within this short period of time. a lot of things, okay? Then you end up, you end up end up losing, you end up, I don't know, doing a lot of things that will make you even feel like, oh no, that will make you lose money on it, okay? Because you'll just enter without proper skill, without proper knowledge, thinking that you're going to make a lot of money. It happened to me whereby I lost a lot of money. Yeah, hello. There's a time I lost a lot of money, okay, because of that mentality. All right, until I started, now learning and getting skills, But this is the real part of Forex. If you try to compare Forex with business, the ordinary businesses, okay, this is what you need to understand, okay? Uh, let's say you want to do a real estate. You can't tell me that you have 10 million, all right? In this 10 million, you want to invest it all at once in real estate. If you invest it in real estate, then you are left zero, expecting that this 10 million will bring me another 10 million in the next 1 month, and then you're left with nothing. What if something happened? Maybe you're being conned, maybe things happens whereby uh you know anything can happen, okay? Anything can happen, right? So you've entered into real estate without proper plan, without knowledge on how these things happens, okay? Without having your calculation how much you want from this real estate, without knowing that after how long will I get a certain uh, amount or percentage return from my capital. Like, you just entered like that because you've had people saying no, real estate had money, what, you'll end up losing, okay? You'll end up like, you'll not even understand how you start blaming yourself, all those and this. Again, try to compare it with uh with Forex, okay? For someone, most of us, we don't have money, but we just want to enter into Forex. We just want to start making money immediately without proper knowledge, skills about trading, okay? Now, you maybe you're working somewhere, you're getting $100. So in this, you say that I'll be using $50 to trade without proper knowledge. Like, because I want to make it so quick. Okay, know that you are not financially stable at the moment. Okay, this thing need time for you to learn and to master and know how you want to risk about it. Okay, and like, it's something that it really need your preparedness, okay? It doesn't need you to to wake up and say that I want to do this. I'm talking this based on my experience, what I've gone through. I personally, what I've gone through, what I've learned, okay? Because we've also, also been I've also worked in a place, in a business where it took the owner like almost, in fact, that business was closed even before start making at least a reasonable income. For sure, the business was closed before even start making a reasonable income. Why? Because there was no preparedness, okay? No preparedness, and also lack of impatience. Yes, the business had already started making some thing, but it was not that reasonable. But if the owner of the business was well prepared, like, even if this business doesn't give me profit for the next 6 to 7 months, I'll still able to thrive, pay the rent, pay the workers, pay the bill, and all other things. Okay, that's when you're That's what's called preparedness. Okay, you're prepared for a certain period of time. Okay, just to give space for what is going to happen. All right. So uh, I found it correlating. Okay, I found it correlating with this trading space, whereby you need to get into this thing when you are fully prepared. Okay, uh, at least you have something. At least you have some savings somewhere, whereby in case it doesn't work the way you want it to work for you, you have a backup somewhere. Okay, you have something that can, still hold you. Okay, you can still do it. You can, you can lose this, come again, take from this side, and then until you get an edge. Okay, yeah. So most of us, we enter into this space when we are totally desperate of money. Okay, we are financially desperate, like we are financially desperate, and then we enter with the uh, bad mindset of, I've seen this in internet, I've seen young people driving, living their best life. There are a lot of things, different things that happen with Forex. Guys, so whatever that you're seeing online, it's totally different. It's better you do your thorough research and investigation, learn by yourself, like go through a lot of this, be somebody who's who is anger, is on, doing research and wanting to know much about something before you judge. Okay, and this is where now people come after, you've come to this space with your greediness, with your too much expectations. You lose it, and then later on you say it is a scam. Forex itself is not a scam, but people are scams. Okay, yeah, because there are people that will try to survive with your money in the name of Forex. Yeah, yeah, people will. And there's no, and everywhere there's scam in, businesses. Businesses are scamming you, like there's no place that there's no scam. Okay, the only different with businesses is that the product will hide. Okay, you don't know how much the person has imported something. Okay, but the price that you're going to buy that thing with is like maybe a thrice, but you will believe because you don't know anything. You don't know. What if you could be knowing anything? Do you know most of people that knows, most of people that knows about, drop shipping and everything, most of them, they don't buy things locally. Somebody just order something from abroad and, being delivered, doing just drop shifting. Okay, so like things like I mean, the things that if you don't know, you will just, like, yeah, because it's you deserve it. You deserve it. Because you need to know things. You need to be aware of things. Okay, so if you don't know, people will take advantage of you and they will con you. That's the reality of life. You either like it or not, they will con you. Okay, you have to understand things first. Okay, yeah. So there's 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 no place that there's no conship. Every place in the business industries there's conship. It's only that you've not opened your mind. You've not realized that, okay, there's this thing that I need to do to avoid this and this and this. Okay, so when you come to this space of Forex trading, remember this. First, make sure that you are, you are you are prepared. Okay, you're fully prepared. Okay, mentally, financially, skill wise, you are prepared, and then you're going to make it. Okay, so before you enter into forex trading, try to compare. Okay, just understand, do your thorough investigation, and then compare the normal businesses in forex. Can you start a business with, let's say, you only have $1? I mean, you only have $100, and this business that you're starting, it requires you, like, let's say now, let's say it requires you $90. Okay, so we'll use $90, but are you sure that this business you started it today, okay, that you will depend on it for the next 1 week? You will end up using your capitals. Okay, when the business does not work, does not go well, does not give you the the profit, you will lose your capital, and then you'll get stranded. You will start over again. There's no any business person that has succeeded without failing, learning, and coming back fully prepared. Yeah, so you must have those setbacks. Yeah, you must fail before you now pick it. Because you know, failures and losing money on something, it's just like a tuition fee. You are paying tuition for that. You'll only lose it forever when you decide to quit and forget about it. You will just say, I lost in that and I'll never come back. But if you fail once, fail twice, you're losing money and resources. But remember, when when it will be your last trial and then it succeeds, everything that you lost, maybe in a period of 1 or 2 years, it will be returned in less than half an year. Why? Because that was the tuition fee you are paying. Okay, so things that you start, you see other people thriving with, don't give up. Yeah, don't give up. We only have one problem, we as human beings, that we are so impatient. We want it so quick that when we fail, we even forget to do our revision. Where did we go wrong? That's the only problem that we have. But in real sense, when we keep trying, you know what? When I was starting for forex trading, I didn't even know how to deposit. I grew gradually. Later on, I knew how to deposit. After knowing how to deposit, I didn't know how. Later on, I didn't know how to make the correct, the correct predictions of the market. Okay, so I ended up losing. Okay, and later on, I learned, oh, this how I should do so that I can make profit. Okay, yes, I made profit again. I didn't know how to withdraw. Okay, later I learned how to withdraw. Okay, and that's how it, you have to learn from your mistake before you be, be, before you succeed to the next step. You have to learn from the mistake. You have to learn from your mistakes. Okay, yeah, and that's how you know these things work. Okay, so when I see people saying that forex is gambling, yes, it can be gambling. It can be gambling depending with somebody's mentality. Yeah, and also it can be waste of time depending with somebody mentality. But in real sense, what I can say, what I've seen and what I've learned is that this thing, it need your preparedness, skill, and but most importantly is skill and preparedness. You have to be prepared and don't be impatient. Okay, I mean, be patient, don't be impatient, be patient. Okay, be ready to, to compound the small wins until it gets you to a certain age where now you are good, you're getting it. Okay, yeah, because uh trying to compare it with business you can start even with 1 million, but it might take you time before you start seeing profit, reasonable, or even profit. Okay, now the problem with forex is that when you start seeing the profits, when you make a profit, imagine you invested like $50, you've made like $10, you still want more. Okay, and remember that somebody has invested $1,000 in his business, and per day he can even make $5 only, and there's nothing he can do. He cannot force customers to come and so that they can. No, he will go home with that 50 I mean $5 only, right? But you've invested $50, you've made $10, but you see, the market is still running. I can make, I want to, if I've made this $10 in less than an hour, in less than 30 minutes, and the market is still running, I need more again. You enter into the market again. All right, so again the market gives you another $5. Now you have $15. Instead of you getting out with this $15, this thing I'm talking from my own experience. Instead of you getting out with $15 and say, let's wait for tomorrow again, we see if we can make another $15, you end up being greedy until you lose everything, even the capital. That $50 goes away. Okay, imagine you made like $15 is like 10% of that $50, right? So forex is something that can give you fast and also can take fast, so it depends with your mentality. And forex and business, they have no different at all. And never be lied, to with those who failed or have never tried or don't know anything about forex, that this thing is gambling. No, it will be a gambling depending with somebody's personalities. Forex is not a scam, only people that scam. Okay, yeah. So before you start forex trading, compare it with other businesses. Me, I'm not talking like somebody who, I have experience, though I'm not yet profitable, but I have experience of 3 years and I've seen what forex can do. I personally am learning from my mistakes. Whatever that I'm telling you about, making $20 in less than 30 minutes, and instead of withdrawing it, I want more. I have experienced that. If I could be withdrawing even that $10 today, I could be like very profitable trader. But because of greediness, I want more, I end up losing even the capital. Okay, yeah. So preparedness, skill, and that will beat everything in forex. Okay, yeah. So in 2026, let's grind together, let's make a new change. If you are willing to go, to start for forex trading, don't listen to these, online noises, because like it will make you regret somehow. Just take it as a motivation, but don't have that pressure of, I want it so quick, and this. It will make you regret, starting it. Okay, yeah, so that is it. And have a nice day. Okay, have a nice day, guys. Bye bye.